Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I have another Coloring Heaven coloring book to show you. This is the September issue. It's issue number 53. And it is Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal special. And just a few things just off the bat. For one, the title page is a lot different than what they normally do. So I believe this is like the actual font they use for the Dark Crystal. I haven't personally watched the movie. I do know that there's a new show on Netflix, and it is by the guy who created Labyrinth and Fraggle Rock, which I have seen. So I'm gonna start flipping through the pictures. Now there are several different artists who contributed for this special. So there's the first page. So these ones are by Dylan Burnett, and I really like the style. It reminds me a lot of it's a very what's the word? I can't think of my words. Kind of like a woodblock illustration kind of style with very bold lines and lots of hatching. And even though I haven't seen the movie, I think it will be really fun to color this book because you can just kind of use your imagination with the colors and the different scenes. But you could always look up the Dark Crystal and find color reference if you want to do that as well. I really like that picture. So some of these have very much to do with the story, which I don't know. So maybe I'll look up what the basic storyline is. There's a cute little guy or lady. Then we start off with another artist who is Jae-eun Lee. And this is a very, very different style from the first artists. It's very fine line, kind of grayscale style. So it's really cool to see how each of the artists depict the story and the characters. And then we have Brandon Dayton. And these are very much more story oriented, whereas like Dylan Burnett's are more scenic. These ones are more story line based, I feel like. So I would have more comments, but I have no idea like really what's going on. So yeah, just very interesting also because I feel like these pictures you have to look at them a lot more closely to figure out what's going on. And they're cut off in a format, so normally I would prefer if it was cut off to have a border, but I mean I could always, I know where it ends, so it's not too bad. But these are a square format, which is interesting. Okay, and then here's the other artist, who is George Corona, which is, again, a very completely different kind of style. So I think one of my favorite things about this book is to have the same story with really different kinds of artists and not sure. I think this is some sort of creature right there. And that is the last picture for this, and that is what is on the back cover. So yeah, this is a flip through of the Dark Crystal special. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time. Happy coloring!